There has to be places we haven't visited still, because we have a lot of quests that are basically left unanswered. Some we could do, but things like Joe, guy who had a key to some of the weapon storages, I haven't seen him anywhere. He wasn't in the prison colony either. So, quite a few unanswered questions. There's also more of the Inoak statues or shrines. The area around in the north, around the lighthouse in general, is something I haven't really explored fully. Someone's been stealing sheep and that sort of thing. I don't... That's pretty much it. Okay, we're going to have a little bit of a plan. I'm going to go... Oh, okay. I was thinking of going to the expansion area and try to get the guy who was possessed to remember more or be protected from the possession, but that's really dumb. I can't see any real benefit from doing that, even if we could do it. And there's the potential that our current ally, who's also we met at the start, who's also been part of the camp, is vulnerable to that possession too. So yeah, I think we're gonna skip that. There's an area around the north, near the lighthouse, that could be a potential area. I think I'll at least take some kind of a short trip there. Then we'll go after the dragons.
Hey.
I'm sort of thinking of talking to people in general a little bit. That's how we got the Dragon Egg quest too.
I see. You haven't just come to buy fish. I'll make you an offer if you have any silver plates or chalices. I'll take them for a good price.
Yeah, so...
You brought too much stuff. I can't give you that much gold all at once. That would be a problem.
Silver... yeah, we probably have never sold them. How do you drop things in this game?
Nobody ever has for my opinion.
Seriously, how would you drop things? There's not a lot of things you can do.
Only in us decides what's right or wrong.
I don't know.
Is it really true that?
In-house deals out fair punishment.
I do not know. It's only money anyway. I don't particularly have a good use for it now.
You should have known that.
Anything new?
What is that about?
You try. You and your buddy Diego have. Leave me alone.
It can't go like this forever.
I can't believe that.
Someone's got to do the work.
That's better to watch out when you tell why.
It's not what I heard.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
And it's going to get even worse.
What are you standing around for out here? Go on in and meet our passionate Nadia. This hot creature of the night will give your life a new meaning.
Go away, don't tell me that.
Who's the other one?
If it's talk you're after, go find yourself a woman and marry her. If it's talk you're... I can only talk to you if you speak to Bromar.
Yeah, how the hell do you... Okay, let's talk about possession.
You are possessed. What? What?
Yeah, we can't help in any way.
If I hadn't seen it...
Who's the woman there? She's the one with the client.
Hey, you.
I'm busy.
No, actually you're not.
That's not what my husband...
I need to buy more block picks.
And he works
Okay.
all day, too.
Mm,
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Hey,
That's not what I heard.
About those missing people. I've been able to rescue some of the missing people.
I knew you'd succeed. Then I can finally go about my own business.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Why aren't you out hunting dragons?
And it's gonna
That's
get
not
even
my
worse.
kind of thing. I'll leave that to the others.
That doesn't surprise me.
Nah. Fresh sea air. That's what I need now.
Even worse.
I can't take her.
What exactly do you do here at the harbor?
I can't talk a buttress would have.
He doesn't
That's
see
not
that.
what I heard.
I can't help him.
Any new maps?
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Show me your maps.
You won't find better in that monastery of yours.
Caves of Corvinus.
Do you really think?
But no, he insisted he knew better.
He should have known better.
Come back again later.
Will it ever change?
I don't think we've had caves before.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Yep.
Do you really think?
I see.
Nobody ever asks me.
That's been known a long time.
It's exactly what I said.
Hmm.
Is it really true?
You should have known better.
Hmm.
Who said that?
Yes. Hmm.
I'm no better off myself.
Crap. I'm trying to remember if I visited some of these. I recall most of them. Not that one though.
It's totally obvious.
We have been there
That's not
too.
what I heard.
I don't want to hear that.
That doesn't surprise me.
I'll call that one and that one. Yeah, I don't think there's really surprises here for me.
Nobody ever asks me.
But at least we have
That
the
doesn't
map.
surprise me.
Do you really think?
Hey, you! And how's it going now?
Monty is back. He's busy studying the plans. Maybe we can get the ship done now.
Some problems solve themselves.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Well, if... Ooh, that reminds me. Maybe we should just talk to the fisherman
That's been known a long time.
and some of the other people about the return of the missing people. Because the person we're looking for theoretically could already be here. The reason we don't really have it wrapped up because we haven't talked to the guy who reported him missing in the first place. So
It was just like you said.
Can't rely. It had to happen sooner.
it was someone in this town. Not the fisherman.
There you are again. Have you heard news of my buddy William then?
He's dead.
Yeah, that's what I'd been expecting. Thanks for coming back here to tell me. I'll go down to the tavern and drink up his share of our last catch. That's what he would have wanted.
Be sure he wouldn't want to be dead. Do I know? I'm not a fisherman. But it certainly looks like we can basically just talk to people and get an update on how things are going. Game seems to be functioning improperly though.
But he knew that all along.
Ever change?
I was just like you said. That was no big deal. I don't want to hear that.
Either way, there weren't that many people who reported things gone missing.
That's terrible. That's an open secret.
Everybody knows by now.
Hey, you! Can you sell me some lockpicks?
If I have any left.
5. It's not much. I'll take it.
Has anything exciting happened?
Oh well, all's quiet. I suppose that when the orcs come, we can't fail to notice.
We should be able to get a decent amount of cash from all the skins we have.
Show me.
Nothing interesting. Maybe
Show me
some plants. Healing herb, fireweed. Yep.
I agree with you completely.
There you are again.
Show me your wares.
He never would have thought of that himself.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
It's all just
A lot of bows.
Where did you pick that up then?
And that's it.
It's really not my
I see that you have mining shares for sale.
I know nothing about that. You can have them if you want.
How are things in town?
There's nothing new so far. Drop in again later.
I've got a few skins for you.
A sheepskin? You didn't go slow.
I wouldn't dream of doing that.
Wolfskin, that's good. A warg skin? Those beasts are tough. Ah, even a shadow beast skin. Those are worth a lot. What the hell is this skin?
I ripped a troll off for that one.
That is worth a small fortune. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
5,500 gold. So our money issues went away.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Show me your...
I must beg your pardon for my poor...
That's the first I've heard of it.
And that's pretty much it.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
There's there's still one shopkeeper I do want to visit. Actually two. The old mage here and then the alchemist. I'm hoping the alchemist might get basically a king's sword now. I doubt he can get much.
Hey, you!
But it's worth a try.
Show me your...
Transformation. Do you have any sheep transformations? Thank you. Ooh, ward. Giant rat would be another. Basically, if we encounter a place that's too big to enter with anything else. Pure mana. Mana essence. It's a terrible system to do this. Basically, we can do one potion at a time. Well, there is a crafting system at least, but this is bad. It encourages you not to craft them. Even if you want to do very simple things, mechanical things, the repetition is quite tedious. We are going to go against dragons fairly soon, so I want to be well equipped. Having mana essence potions is just fine, but we can't. It'll take too much time in the heat of a fight to replenish your mana that way. And when your mana is about 300 points, that's yeah, that'll take some time. Alternatively, drink a mana potions and a mana potion, and you're back to 16. We'll go to 20. We'll always make more as needed. What's the ingredient we're using for this? Meadow knotweed. You might want to start purchasing those if we see them in shops too. Okay. One more visit to the alchemist and then we'll... Oh, no. We'll visit the other shopkeepers in this town, but we're leaving. We're probably going to go dragon hunting, at least see our options there. I'm not likely to come back directly, just because the options might not be great.
Show me your...
Okay, goblin berries, healing, you know, fireweed, fire nettle, king's sword, snapperweed, meadow knotweed, you know, ooh, this is actually quite expensive. Let's take it. Pure life energy. You could sell some crap here. Especially certain items, no one's really interested in them. But on the other hand, we don't really need the gold. So maybe sell it when you need it. Can make a mana potion. So 313 mana points. I don't think this is. I'm certainly not going to spend learning points to raise mana anymore because we have a solid foundation, and with potions we can just refill it. It's much more sensible than to try to throw away a huge amount of points for negligible gains. So if we're going to raise something, it's likely going to be attributes. And considering what we can do, I don't know about that though. The problem is simply that if we need to do physical damage, we're going to use summons. We're going to do anything else, we're going to use spells, direct damage spells. The only thing that we can't do with that would be bow damage. But we lack skill there to truly shine. 32% isn't terrible. But isn't exactly magnificent either, so it wouldn't be a terrible idea to sink everything into more mana after you have all your spells actually.
Show me your...
What I think will happen is basically we're gonna have all our spells, and then there's maybe 20-30 learning points left for us, and basically we'll throw them away to get almost nothing in exchange, and that'll be it.
Can you make me a prophecy?
Yes, time has progressed, and I shall give you a prophecy in return for a few coins.
These are
How
worthless.
Much? For a paltry 500 coins. I shall risk a glance through time for you.
Tell me about the future.
All right, son of knowledge. I shall now enter a state of trance. Are you ready? A place of knowledge. Another country. A dark place far away. Brave companions. You shall make your choice. A temple lies lonely in the realm of Adanos, hidden in the fog. That's all. There's nothing more I can see.
So we'll make a prophecy once per chapter, I assume.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Show me...
Now that's typical, isn't it?
That's an open secret.
Hey!
Don't tell this to anyone.
Show me your wares.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Ooh. Red tier pepper.
Too much.
I'm taking that.
Really? How interesting.
I'm guessing it's a tobacco blend thing.
That's an open secret.
That means it's not particularly useful.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Bonus to maximum mana. Okay, that's useful.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Amulet of Enlightenment. I think we have a ring like this. Yeah, a lot of hit points, a lot of mana, but there's no indication that this is a set, which means the set we have would be better. Complete mana regeneration.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Okay, we're going to sell some crap to this guy.
Who says things like that?
Don't tell this to anyone.
Multiples of weapons first.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Some weapons are going to be worthless no matter what.
That's not what I heard.
But that's terrible.
That's not what I heard.
These are bad times.
And it's going to get even worse.
I can't take care of everything for everyone.
It's totally pointless to save those, but I'm going to save them anyway.
And it's gonna get even worse.
We have a huge amount of crap we could get rid of.
And it's gonna get even worse.
Who says things like that?
We could make a lot of money by just going back to the old continent anyway. Or the secret continent, whatever. Secret part of island.
Talks too much.
That's not what my husband thinks.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
That's what I've always said.
We'll have Bloodwind's head too.
Who says things like that?
That's going to smell. Gold nuggets, old coins.
You don't say.
Selling the old coins might be a good way to get more money.
But that's terrible.
And it's gonna get even worse.
Yeah, more potions. Basically buying these so we can later turn them into
That's terrible.
full mana potions. We could,
Show me your way.
yeah, we could buy these directly though, pure mana. Let it be.
Show me your way.
It is an honor to me that a representative.
Nothing particularly interesting.
Show me.
Best thing we could probably get if we could go exploring more at this point would be more mana potions. Basically King Sorrel. $318.
Show me your wares.
Take your pick.
Yeah, nothing interesting.
I've got to go.
Suit yourself.
Okay. I think we're pretty much ready. We could just teleport there. I'm sort of reluctant to do that. This is our last trip here for the moment. I want to, if we can, there was missing sheep. Okay, how would you react to a lightning bolt in the face? Fairly badly. It'll take 50% of my magic to kill one. Golem would probably have killed more than one, and it's a lot cheaper than doing that. So using magic to kill these, it just isn't a smart way to do things. I can now do it, but it's still a stupid way to fight them. Okay, there should be a group of bandits here. I would assume there's also Borg. That's the usual reason why have been avoiding these. Lower skeleton. Wolves, scavengers. Where the hell are we? Right behind us should be a cave. That's probably where we should be going. Yep. That's the stuff. Are you shitting me? Okay, let's see what the bandits can do. It's quite a few of them.
Cut out that magic.
There's another of those gummy beasts.
Yep. Physical attacks, and it's useless.
I'll get you.
No, actually you won't, but whatever. Still doing terrible damage to these guys. It's the lack of critical hits. These guys are something like half a dozen hits. We are a crappy weapon at most, but no criticals. Okay, let's see what they have.
Nothing to be had there.
You're in for it now.
Those are crappy bandits. These bandits are weak as hell. Even with our crappy abilities, it's like 3 proper hits and they go down. Yeah, these guys are goblin bats. Ah, hello sheep. Come with me if you want to leave.
Come with me.
Weird looking fish. What's with the hiding things in fishes?
Nothing to plunder.
It's not like it's a terrible idea, but it's so widespread, it seems odd. So, where are our mysterious fishes? Note hidden inside the fish. So, give me the fish notes. No, it's not that. Stinking note. Keep your heads low, guys. The militia is getting suspicious. Don't do anything until you hear from me again. I hide it in a fish, though. Why use fish in general? Maybe it's not so random.
Nothing there.
Just the fisherman all along.
Nothing to be had there.
Oh shit. Let's go directly forward. We can't. Too bad the guy is dead, so we can't exactly wrap this up. But this would have been, I guess, an alternative way to get the sheep for the monastery. I still think we screwed up there. We should have talked to the water mage in the town first and all.
Hey!
Ask about everything.
So, back to working in the fields.
Hey, the guy who saved my life. Yeah, it's more hard labor for me now.
Hey! Hey, you! Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Everything still fine with you?
We can manage. I just wonder how much longer we're gonna have to endure these devils in black. I can't stand it anymore. They sneak around the house making those funny noises.
Why don't you defend yourself against Onar's tyranny?
For us farmers near the city, it makes more sense to stay on the good side of the city militia than to rely on Onar's mercenaries. On the other hand, there's Bengar and Sekub who would rather give up their farms than work for the king.
Haven't you ever considered moving away from here?
It's not easy to get away from this part of the country. All the land is walled in by a high, insurmountable chain of mountains. The only two ways out of here are the pass to the Valley of Mines and the harbor. Since we cannot afford passage on a ship, and the Valley of Mines is a place of no return, we're going to have to stay here.
Probably a good idea.
What do you know about the pass?
I've never been there myself, but it must be somewhere near Bangar's farm on the high pastures.
Where do I find the farms of Bengar and Sekub?
They're not far from the farm where the landowner lives. Go east from here and you'll find them.
I think it's better if you stay somewhere here.
Do not concern yourself with the weak. We shall enslave them all.
Enslave them all.
Not bad.
Okay, excellent. Sheep? Why are you still
my
following me?
head.
Wait a minute. Booze got to your head, huh?
I'll never drink another drop. Not in this life. You can bet on that, man.
Okay. Let's see where this goes. This is probably the last thing we're doing here. Why can't I go to the monastery? Now we have too little mana, but I don't think we had a moment ago. Did the sheep then?
I want to learn some new spells. Any news?
I should be asking you that. We're still very worried here. The High Council is trying to find out the enemy's next move.
Anything else?
No, the situation is still serious. All we can do now is trust in Innos. Why haven't I heard about this before?
I can tell you even more about those possessed.
Speak, brother.
I've found another almanac.
That is good. I am afraid, however, that there are more of these to find. Go on searching. Take this. It is a gift from the monastery which will help you when you face evil.
Okay, we're done. Surely there are more things to find out, more possessed people to beat and all that, but yeah, we're going to Valley of the Mines. We might not stay there long enough to kill all the dragons at the moment, but I'm sort of certainly curious about fighting a dragon. The swamp one is probably the easiest one. There's a bit right next to it, and there's like a couple of lizardmen protecting it, and we can always summon some muscle and freeze the lizardmen long enough for the muscle to get rid of it. So it might not be easy or convenient, but we can do it. Dragon itself is another matter. Now, I don't think that's the immediate concern because of the talk about dragon hunters. So I think it's going to be another set of obstacles we have to deal with before we can get that far. So, level 29. Let's go hunting dragons. I'm not gonna do this the typical way. We're going to clean out this passage now, instead of sneaking in. Should be a couple of orcs here, but we have a vastly improved attack capability through spells, and taking down orcs through fireballs wasn't that difficult when you had this much mana going for you. So I think we have the capability to clear this passage. Yeah. We are using about a quarter of our magic to take down one. I can see how the mage might be, why it's been debuffed in the expansion. But I think the bigger problem is that a problem, if it can be considered a problem, is that I can in a moment indefinitely replenish my mana. Get some. Still need to rest. It looked like there's quite a serious concentration of orcs there. And there's a farmhouse within, I guess, within a minute's travel range. I'm gonna choose the resting option this time. We have a decent amount of magic potions, but we're also going into an area held by the enemy that has serious opposition instead of just a couple of orc warriors. We're gonna burn through thousands of golds worth of mana potions. Don't want to start burning them now. If this isn't enough, we'll start burning them. This will limit. I don't want to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. There might be seekers there too. I mean, there's certainly a camp there. Out of curiosity, Malak was the possessed one.
Has Pardos come back?
Yes. He's inside, resting. Thanks for everything, you.
Never mind.
Wait, I'd love to give you a reward, but I haven't got...
Forget it.
Malik is back.
It's about time. I thought I'd never see him again.
It'll be all right.
Malik is here again, but the situation has hardly changed. Unless a miracle happens, all of us here are gonna get wiped out.
I'm not quite sure what's happening here.
How's it going with you?
Hey, if it isn't my rescuer. Thanks again. Now I can just relax all day.
All right, I'll be moving on then.
Don't want to talk to Malik. I doubt it's going to get to another fight, but might. More interested in this. This is a suicide run. What I want to know is basically, is there was a bandit camp here, and I think I recall some mention that the seekers are established there. I'm sort of curious to see what is it. Yeah. Just get it over it. You know, there's a few of them here, but there doesn't seem to be any kind of a point to this. So I don't see any need to cleanse this area. They're gonna spawn again anyway. And at the moment they might be our companions from the swamp camp, so blindly murdering them doesn't sound all that exciting anymore. It's 1 minute. Excellent. you're still alive.
How's the hunting?
It's getting crazier out here. Under these circumstances...
Okay, final push through the valley here. Orca base in the past didn't seem all that big, but something like 4 or 5 orcs maybe. Not too bad. If we're lucky and they have remained wounded, that should be a easy task. If not, we're gonna burn through a few mana potions and that's it. Either way, it should not be a difficult job for us. I have to say I have high hopes for the demon summon. We just don't have melee capabilities at the moment through summoning. If I didn't have the whole spell, we would be basically screwed, but let's see. There's quite a lot of them.
Nothing there.
Okay, that's 2 less. Whatever's
there.
remaining there should not be too difficult, and we have most of our mana. We can drop 3 orcs fairly quickly. Basically we need to kill 2 and then weaken another. Oh shit. So there's at least 3 warriors and the shaman. That's certainly doable, but troublesome. Yeah, crap. Yeah, got to get into cover a little bit. It shouldn't be too bad. Proper test for our golem. Shit. There's quite a few of them. The major problem is that the orcs know how to do melee. So So shit. Even if we use the golems against the casters, they can still beat the golems into rubble in a few seconds. I wonder if the game rewards you in any way for doing this. This is a totally pointless and unnecessary thing to even do.
Nothing there.
Yes, it doesn't even provide loot with the orcs. Well, naturally the loot can be random. With this, there should be maybe a couple of warriors and a shaman. So either way, we basically crush the heaviest of their resistance, and we should be able to, with a single mana restoration, to clear out the rest. Okay, this might require a couple of summons. Not sure if it does though. We might be better off with skeletons. Crap. Yeah. Too early, but one shaman is dead. We can probably kill one of the warriors here. Let's go. What the hell is he doing? Doing the most annoying thing a person can do. Exactly the same as I am. Either way, the resistance is over. There's a shaman and a warrior. Please just give up. Okay, now he's gonna give up. Just don't stop and look behind you. Yep. Shit. Of course, that's how it always works. Too many seekers! Yeah, this is a nasty position to be in. It's bad because he's basically retreating in this direction. The orc will return here anyway on its own. What I want to do is get rid of the shaman. After that we should be able to use a combination of a couple of skeletons and the ice block spell to wrap up the rest. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna get anything of value out of this. At best, a little bit of cash, maybe something like that. So it's not totally worthless, but it's basically worthless to do this. Yeah, we got coal thanks to that. A couple of healing potions, but nothing outside the normal loot you get from these enemies. Which isn't exactly... Ooh, rune. I'll take that back. Looks like a healing rune though, basically useless. Heal Lightwood. When I cost 10 heals 200. It's not bad because we can restore something like 40 mana, is it? From just taking off the wand and putting it back on our backs. So that's a good amount of healing we can conjure up from nothingness. Downside is the healing has never been a problem. We have more healing potions than we're ever going to use during the rest of the game, so it is sort of a pointless thing to get. Either way, as it should now be clear, the Missing warrior will appear at some point. That's not exactly a problem. A single orc warrior cannot threaten us in any way. Ooh, ring. So something new. Good luck trying to figure out what ring you just picked up. Yeah, I have no idea. Either way, it does make it a little bit more worthwhile. And a scroll of transformation to a field raider. I think that's it. Yep. So, finally, dragon hunting.